And I want to get into like the psyche of boxers, and you know the difference between like boxing and other sports like you know, footballs and also the basketballs and everything. Do you think a different type of person gets into boxing, or you think that like a boxing makes that type of person, or you have to be like that before you get into boxing?
I mean, you can't buy heart, and in boxing you definitely need heart. I would say there's different levels of heart, but you definitely gotta have heart to be a boxer. So if you don't have heart, so I mean, I guess it's kind of born. It's kind of in you. They say you gotta be a little crazy to go in there, like voluntarily go in the ring against another man that's probably been training as hard as you, or you know, hopefully not harder, but you know, you just never know. So they say you gotta be a little off to box, but I look at it as like a sport, definitely a science. To me, it's a craft. You know what I'm saying? And like everything else, you gotta work on your craft. But your mental game gotta be on 100 every time you step into that ring, because you know you're putting your life on the line. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between this sport and a lot of other sports. You're literally putting your life. One shot could take you out.
I was about to say that. Yeah. You one hit away
from. You know what I'm saying? So just mentally, you're just in a different place. Like, it's just different, bro. So, you could explain it, but you can never really feel the effects of it till you actually try it out. You know what I'm saying?
And that takes a lot of stamina too. Sit in that ring for 3 minutes, right? The rounds are like 3 minutes.
The rounds is 3 minutes, you know. But boxing is like an anxiety sport. So basically, if you're not able to control that, those feelings, those nerves, those energy, that drains you too. So you get physically tired from anxiety. You know what I'm saying? If you let it overcome you. So that's where the mind comes in. The mind got to be so powerful where you control it. You can't let it control you.
And that's very interesting, because I know you know Danny Jacobs. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Exactly. And recently he released a video with him getting into, I guess he was done training and he went into the ice tub. Yeah. And his new trainer was telling him, well, the strength conditioning trainer was telling him it's really mind over matter. You know, like basically get over it and then remain calm. So let me tell you, man, so let me ask you, was that hard for you to do, or is that something that comes natural to you?
The mind part?
Yes, sir.
A part of it is mental, because boxing is like life. You know what I'm saying? Only the strong survive. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't easy, boxing ain't easy. So it's very, very much, you know, you could compare the two. So you have to naturally have a strong mindset to endure, you know what I'm saying? And then be able to make adjustments and stuff like that. So most of it is you kind of just have it. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you different. That's what sets you apart, and that's what makes you go that direction to be a boxer. In general, that difference, that mental part of it. But it is conditioned, it is trained, it is built up. You know what I'm saying? Preparation builds confidence. You know what I'm saying? So the more prepared you are, mentally and physically, the more confident you are stepping into that ring. But like they say, 75% of the boxing is mental, and it's true.
That's anything in life.
It's mind over matter. And what the mind will do, you know, the body follows. So.
Now, you know, you sitting here in featherweight class,
yeah.
7-0. Before you turn pro. Now, how did you link up with Al Haymon? Because I know you linked to that brother. He's also linked to a lot of other big time boxers in the business. So, how did that connection happen when you and Al Haymon?
Basically, when I went to Vegas back in like 2013, 14, something like that, Pete Villa, which is Floyd's like right hand man, he introduced me to Al Haymon. You know, Al Haymon is like he's like a ghost. You don't really get to see or meet Al like that. But I got the opportunity to meet him and stuff like that. So then from that point, he was like, "Oh, you with them? Or we gonna get you in? They say you can fight. I know you can fight." You know what I'm saying? So then that was one, and then another one I had Paulie Malignaggi's advisor. His name is Anthony. So he been watching me throughout the amateurs, and he's like, and I sparred Paulie Malignaggi a few times, and he was like really impressed. So, you know, one time when I went to Vegas, I was still amateur at the time, and I was like, all right, I think I need to make this jump, you know, make time to make the switch to the pros. So I called him. He's like, if you ever need any advice, anything, call me. So he was like, you know what? Let me call Al and see, you know, what's up. So he gave Al Haymon the word, but so that was That was one gateway too. But another way, and I have my actual advisor now that I actually, sign with and stuff like that. His name is Keith Conley. He's my advisor. Him and Al Haymon are like this.
Yeah.
So I had a decision to make. Do I want to sign with Al Haymon by myself alone, or do I want to sign with Al Haymon with an advisor involved? You know what I mean? Basically, the difference is that if Al Haymon is so big, you know what I'm saying, you can't just get on the phone and call Al Haymon unless you get on a Danny Jacobs, Adrian Brown, or Danny Garcia, keep thinking type of level. You gotta work your way up to that level. Of course, you would speak to the people that work for him, but my advisor is so close to him, and and also Danny Jacobs' advisor. I'm like, that's gonna be my voice, And me and him, we spoke, and I liked everything he presented to me, put on the table, and I went that direction.
So you spoke to Al Haymon?
Oh yeah, he got me on the phone with Al Haymon like right on it. When I said I went to sign, he got me on the phone with Al Haymon that day. Me and Al, we spoke, had a very good conversation. We spoke about a couple times before I actually signed, dotted line, and then it was good, and I liked the way he made me feel. I liked the direction he said he wanted to take me. So I said, let's go. And that was always a dream of mine to get signed with Al Haymon. You know what I mean?
Oh really?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, that was two things I had as an amateur. I wanted to win the Golden Gloves, and as a pro, I wanted to sign with Al Haymon. And two of those things happened. I feel blessed.
So how many other dreams you got before you retire?
Oh, I gotta win a world title, man. I want to win a world title in a few different weight classes. But I want to, take my time. I definitely want to win at the featherweight first, 126. Move up to 130. It's tough. It ain't easy because there's a lot of competition out there. But you know what I'm saying? Like, only strong survive, man. I want to fight. Eventually get to that level and fight the best.
No, I definitely hear that, and I definitely think you're with the right person to do that because I was just talking to a few people about Al Haymon and how almost every big fight we see now, he has something to do with it. So once you sign with him, do you feel like you're like in a big family now, that you could get the actual fights in your weight class that you feel you deserve?
I feel like, yeah, absolutely. You definitely, but you gotta see if you notice the way Haymon been moving the last couple of years. He's constantly switching up the game.
Yes, sir.
So before the people was complaining and upset, not really too happy about these fighters kind of having an easy road to the title type of situation. So now he switched that whole thing. Now, guys are gonna have to fight. All these undefeated fighting undefeated.
Yes, sir.
Like you got guys fighting harder competition earlier. You know what I'm saying? My last guy I fought was 8-1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So, and then the next guy they asked me to fight was 5-0, and he's another top fighter in New York too, in my weight class. So, he's not babying dudes no more. Dudes gonna have to go out there and fight and earn that check that they thought before that they were just giving out. You gotta go out there and really earn it. But being with Haymon, you're definitely gonna get the fights. You just gotta do your part.